Gentlemen, and the 5 ladies that watch this channel, I appreciate you. 5, 10, 20x gains. How are we going to get them? It's going to be the coins in this video, but we have a little bit of a caveat. We're in a unique situation on this channel because if you look at my videos the last few weeks, all of our coins are up 3, 5, some of them even 10, 20x, even from the call's last video. These coins are now big coins. They are now large coins. And the question in crypto is, right now, where are the new coins going to come from? Where are the altcoins that are going to deliver those 20, 30, 50x gains? You might be thinking at this time, how does this guy know what coins are going to take off? And to that, I have a question back to you. Do you know who the I am? You probably are aware, you've probably told your kids about me, but just in case you haven't, I am the most woke, empty house, business, crypto fat advice guy with a great body who's extremely PG and family friendly. Get your kids in the room, it's time for the seeds to be f***ing educated. And everybody knows, everyone is aware that I like to take time for my achievements, such as being the fastest Florida tri-state orange eating champion, to put on a show for you. And this show involves me finding the deepest, dankest 2 a.m. red light district altcoins, taking them and dunking them cross court, boom shakalaka style, shooting 3-pointers over the shoulder while Halloween night drunk and swooshing them every single time. Most of the time, usually. Gems like Altura. Oh! Coins like Sandbox just from last video. Oh! Coins like Virtue Poker up 10x. Oh! Coins like Wonder Hero and Meta Wars up 2-3x just since last video. Boom shakalaka. Oh! Oh! Jokes aside, guys, last few videos, we nailed it. No Space has been delivering gains like gaming crypto, and the new coins that are coming out, the stuff that's about to be released on top of some of the big coins that are starting to get traction. If you know about these things, you're probably going to see the juiciest, largest gains in all of crypto, jokes aside. Let's get into it. As always, before we get started, follow me on Twitter at ZSSBecker because I talk about coins I'm getting into and stuff I'm looking at way, way, way sooner in these videos because these videos are exhausting to make. I don't like making them that often. So follow me on Twitter. You're going to get updates a lot sooner. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so let's just get down to business. Long story short, it's a good day to be Alex Becker. It's a good day to be the most woke. Because, frankly, I was not expecting the mass adoption for gaming crypto to be happening this soon. And as you know on this channel, that's 95% of what I cover. Why? It's going to deliver the best gains in crypto by far. And it is. If you've been watching the last few videos, you get into things like Altura. We got into that 1 cent. It's at 40 cents now. We talked about Wonder Hero and Meta Wars last video. They're up 3-5x now. We talked about UFO when it was like 1/10 of what the price is right now. VPP. D-Race. It is not an exaggeration in the slightest. Gaming crypto is delivering the best gains right here by far. Now, what has happened is a lot of these coins that used to be small coins are now big coins. We talked about Sandbox last video, and it's already 3x'd. So, of course, right here, the chance of it going to, I don't know, doing another 3-5x from here, it's going to be a bit of a challenge. And what we need to be looking at right now, if we want to make those really big, large gains, which is what my strategy is, I like to get in very quickly and exit at a quick 5 to 10x. I don't like to sit in coins for months on end. Maybe you do. Maybe you're an ADA holder who likes to make no profit ever, but that's fine. And look, I know that's a turn on for some people. If you're a Cardano holder, I mean, you must be sitting around just getting your rocks off to this lack of profits you're making. But if you're like me, you like to make profits a little bit quicker. So what we need to do is we need to find where to roll our money from, where to roll our gains into, and find upcoming coins that are happening. So that's what I'm going to be covering in this video. And that's, again, why you should follow me on Twitter because, again, I'm posting about new coins, new projects that are coming out way sooner in these videos, but I'm going to cover it in this video as well as a lot of the coins I think you need to be looking at right now for a good solid 3 to 5x, okay? Maybe for the people that aren't looking to lose their underpants, aren't looking to have premium Pampers, diapers required like gains. For the people that think driving around past the speed limit in their mom's minivan is a fun time and get drunk off of 1 sip of Mike's Hard Lemonade, look, I have some coins for you too, but we're going to almost exclusively be focusing on some new projects in this video. So first off, let's talk about the market. Bitcoin is important. The cool thing about gaming crypto is it's decoupled. All right, it's starting to go up regardless of what Bitcoin does. During the Bitcoin bear market that we just had, Axie and all the other coins were still taking off. Why? Because people are actually using gaming crypto. The demand for the crypto is use-based. Therefore, it actually goes up regardless of what speculation is happening in the market. That being said, Bitcoin is the music to this game of musical chairs that we're playing. And if it goes down, everything I say in this video is maybe off the table. And at this point, I really don't know which way Bitcoin is going to go, if you can tell by my last videos when I call it. But of course, we all know in those videos, I'm just trolling you, obviously. I'm just joking around, being like, I know which way Bitcoin's going to go, but I'm going to say the opposite because, you know, you. That's been exactly what's happening. I haven't been wrong a single time. If you look at my private notes that I'll never share with you, they're 100% correct. So every time I talk about Bitcoin, you should just know that I know where it's going, but you don't. That being said, based on the information in this video, I'm not even going to try and call Bitcoin. I think we're going up for the rest of the year till February. I don't know. And frankly, I don't care because I own literally 0% Bitcoin. If I was going to look at any top coins where I'd be putting my money in, it'd be the same as the last few videos, except I'd put it in Solana. That would almost be the highest coin that I put money in because I think it's just guaranteed that it's going to get up number 3 next to Ethereum right here. And guys, I'm just throwing this in so you really understand my investment strategy. I don't always try to ride these 10, 20x altcoins out to the maximum gain possible. What I'll do a lot of times is at a 5, 10, even higher X, what I'll do is I'm personally going to go roll it into things like Solana, things like AVAX that I know are going to do a 2, 3, 4x because, all right, let's say I'm up 10x on a coin. All right, am I going to roll the dice? That thing could have just pumped and been unsustainable. Rolled in the AVAX, all right, that 10x is now a 30x, a 40x if AVAX does a 3, 4, 5x here, which Elio Trades is super in the AVAX, so I'm in the AVAX. That's my entire investment thesis on AVAX. I'm just going to tell you that. And Elliot knows, he's really good at calling these layer 1, so that's just what I do. I also roll a lot into it, or have been rolling a lot of my lower cap gaming coins into things like Engine and Sandbox, which I think are going to keep pumping here, and I'll talk about these here in a second. But these are more safer bets in gaming crypto, and I think if the entire gaming crypto space keeps going up, which it's going to go nuclear, these are where the safer gains are, and we're not going to see Sandbox get erased overnight, especially not Engine Coin. That being said, guys, any top 10 coin is probably going to do you pretty well by February if this bull run keeps going. And we have to take a moment to celebrate for the little guys right here. Cardano finally making cataclysmic gains based on Cardano gains, not the rest of crypto gains. Cardano successfully avoided making any profits in this bull run whatsoever. But we have to pull the little guys aside. We have to pull the Jerrys aside and celebrate with them on their 7% gains right here. They are proudly pulling up their underpants, prancing around at family dinner because they're 40 years old and they're with their parents, and telling everyone about how they're not going to make it and how much money they have now. That $100 they invested in crypto is now worth $107. So let's all gather around. Let's get a nice special boy birthday cake. Congratulations for Cardano holders because they have finally put some points on the board. This is their special day. This is their Mulan themed 7-year-old birthday party. Let's light some candles, give them a pat on the butt and wink at them, say, yeah, you're going to make it, and let's move on. Because we have actual gains to talk about. We're alpha here. We don't even get out of bed for less than an 80% gain on a coin. So let's talk about these coins. So we've been covering these the last few weeks. And the fact that all the corporations, Microsoft, Facebook, and everybody's getting in the metaverse really makes gaming crypto a lot safer than it was before. Before, we were really loading up for the point when the metaverse starts occurring and all the corporations and businesses and the whole entire world starts getting into this. Look, the market cap of all of crypto gaming is less than the market cap of SHIB coin at this time, I believe. SHIB has a market cap of 35 billion. The entire gaming crypto has a market cap of around 30, it's maybe 40 if you find the coins that aren't listed on CoinMarketCap. This is going to be the biggest industry in the world, okay? It is going to be bigger than Tesla. It's going to be bigger than 5 Teslas because it's going to be an entire industry to itself. It's going to be like Ready Player One. And so we are still insanely early on this, but we were insanely early before, like stupidly early. Now we're like just pretty early. Because we were waiting for all these corporations, waiting for all these businesses to start getting in, and now they are. So we talked about Sandbox, we talked about Engine, we've talked about Illuvium the past few videos. All of them are up to 3x right now, especially Sandbox and Engine, which we were talking about these last few videos as conservative calls. Let's start talking about more conservative game calls at this point. So Sandbox just has much more potential than Axie Infinity. It does. Axie Infinity is a mobile little goofy app. Sandbox is a huge MMO slash land ownership slash metaverse. Is it going to deliver on this? I don't know. But if it does, it's going to be 5-10 times bigger than Axie. Just is. That's like comparing Angry Birds to Metal Gear Solid or something like that. Decentraland, I'm not really a fan of. I think it's just big because it's big. So I might get crucified for saying that, but there you go. Engine Coin, If gaming crypto keeps taking off, Engine Coin is going to 5x from here. It's an easy, nice, safe 5x if the market keeps going and gaming crypto keeps going up. The end. Now, there's a few other coins that are more conservative bets that I'd be looking at. So Ultra right here, with Steam rejecting NFTs from their platform, crypto games from their platform, Ultra right here has a strong chance of being like the Steam of crypto gaming, or at least having this narrative. I don't know if they're going to pull this off, but I think this narrative is so incredibly strong that it really doesn't matter. And I think $1 billion, $2 billion market cap is pretty imminent for Ultra, in my opinion. I think it's just going to take off from here. So I really be looking at this one. Okay, if we're looking at the safer coins right now. I'm going to get into the juicy, dank, throw responsibility out the window, take your shirt off and rub butter all over your body. New coins are coming out here in a second, but these are the ones, again, the safer ones. I'd also be looking at Vulcan Forged. Why? Well, Vulcan Forge is a game studio. It has one of the first gaming crypto dexes coming out. It's on a little bit of a slump right now. It's already done a big parabolic rise recently. And the reason for this is they have multiple games under one studio. And in my opinion, the way gaming crypto is going to look is it's not going to be single games on top of the charts, just like in normal gaming. Like, you have to understand, gaming crypto is going to probably go down the same path as normal gaming. Good games are going to get played, bad games aren't going to get played. Everything we've seen already happening in gaming is probably going to happen in gaming cryptos. That's why it's not that hard to call, in my opinion. What we're probably going to see is studios on top. So we're going to see stuff like Bethesda, Valve, etc. In my opinion, Vulcan Forge has a really strong shot of doing that. It's a game studio with multiple games. Multiple games leads to a larger, faster growing market cap. That's how I'm investing. I'd also be looking at Illuvium, but it is so high up right now. I'm a day one investor. I have a massive bag of an Illuvium. I'm not selling it anytime soon, and I think a $2-3 billion market cap is on the table. I think it will be infinitely bigger than Axie if they pull it off. Infinitely. It's like the first 3D Pokemon. Has a great team. The gameplay and everything is looking fantastic. So you might want to roll with Illuvium too. It's a good safe one, and if crypto gaming starts going up or keeps going up, it's going to keep growing as well. Now let's talk about some mid tiers, some mid risk. At this moment, I'm actually really bullish on Cetify. I can't talk about everything they have coming up, but they're going to be doing things outside of launch pads, which is going to allow them to achieve market caps like Vulcan Forge has done and these other similar studios that we're looking at, like Good Games Guild and whatnot, or Yield Games Guild. Good Games Guild is coming up here in a second, and that's something I'm actually pretty excited about. D-Race is on actually a little bit of a slump right now. It's not blowing up like every other coin. D-Race is going to be huge. It simply is. People are going to be logging onto their phones, and they're going to be gambling on these 3D horses running around. It's such a great idea. It's going to be bigger than Zed Run, and I would be buying up as many horses and as much D-Race as I can right now while it's not absolutely exploding. Okay, there's probably going to be a lull between now and when the game comes out. There isn't anything new on the horizon. All right, crypto prices are driven by hype and FOMO and narratives, not what's actually going on until it happens. And what you need to understand about gaming cryptos, and this is how you make money in gaming crypto. If you go look at Illuvium right here, what we want to look for and what you're going to see in gaming cryptos is they don't really do anything until they do something, just because they're being developed and whatnot. Now, that's why we want to get in the lull periods. All right, everybody's FOMOing into the things that are really hot right now. So everyone's like FOMOing into one of our top picks, Altura. I still absolutely love this project, but I want to also talk to you guys real quick. When you see your coins do this, you need to take profits and roll them into other coins. I've taken profits on Altura lately. I'm not saying it's not going up. I think $1 billion market cap is on the table, but we don't want to be looking for coins doing this. This is not how we invest. We don't want to invest on what a coin's doing. We want to invest in what a coin is going to. Okay, so I'm still incredibly hot on Altura, but I'd be taking the profits and I'd be rolling them into other things. Okay, again, just a few other conservative mid-tier picks. Chain Guardians, it's blown up. It got a massive gain from last video. I still think it's massively undervalued as a launch pad. They have all the connections. I think $100 million market cap is imminent. But that being said, let's move on to the disgusting gains. So what you need to understand in crypto right now is there used to be a long period between when coins would explode after they launched. That's not happening anymore. We looked at Meta Wars. We called this last video. It lulled around right here, and then it just exploded. We called Wonder Hero, and it lulled around, and then it just exploded. And now that all these companies, you can see here's the lull period, and then blew up. I told you guys to buy it right here. I told you. That being said, what we're seeing is we're not seeing the same thing that happened with Illuvium. Okay, people are very aware of crypto gaming right now. Big companies are very aware of it. So what you need to do is you need to be looking at coins that are coming up, and you need to be trying to catch into these lull periods right now. That's exactly what I'm doing. Okay, I'm trying to catch these, blow it up. It's low risk. It allows you to limit your exposure to the market. It's a good strategy. Now, what's happening a lot of the time too is we're seeing games like Star Atlas. Okay, so if we go look at Star Atlas, I'm not hating on Star Atlas. I'm not invested at all, just for this one reason. The market cap is just ridiculous. Okay, it's just ridiculously high. And you can see right when it came out of the launch, it exploded. Okay, if something does this right after launch, I don't want any part of it. I want it to do what we just saw Wonder Hero and Meta Wars do. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. I want to see a droopy, ignored period. And so what we need to do is we need to look at a list of games that are coming out that are good, we know will work, and we need to find the ones that don't get much attention when they launch. We can't guarantee this is going to work with every single game. So what we want to do is we want to get a good list of them and catch them when they're drooping. Here's my list. And again, I posted this list on Twitter way sooner in this video. That's why you should follow me there at CSS Becker. That being said, let's just go through it. So the first one on my list is Cypher. I think it's going to do huge things. Why? If you look at the other games like Aurori or whatever, it's on Solana, they just raised and blew up so much. I think this game has a lot going for it. It already has its 3D gameplay being made. The metaverse they're making is very unique. It's all unique art. It's all unique everything. The team is very good and driven. They've constantly been pumping it out and delivering on this. I think this project is going to pump very hard when it releases, and if you see it droop, I would be looking at it. And what I also suggest is you go dig into these. Do your own research. Watch my video on this channel about how to do your own research in gaming. I'm only going to graze over these. I can't go into each one of these ones because the video will take like an hour. Go watch my video on how to research gaming cryptos and then apply it to these games and find the ones you really like, become an expert on a few of them, and then just squat on them. And don't pick a lot of them. Don't get into 500 different coins. Get into 2 or 3. The reason why I can focus on all these coins is I've been investing in gaming crypto for like a year and a half now. And I have a lot of experience in game dev and game marketing, so I can kind of compartmentalize these a lot better than most people. If you're new to this, pick 1 or 2. Don't have to pick all of them. Next one is Cryer Wars, doing kind of a League of Legends sort of game on mobile phones. I've talked to the team, very put together. Product's almost working. Art is good, unique product. I would be checking it out. Minds of the Larnia is probably when it's going to go under the radar because it's already going under the radar. They have about 60,000 users already playing the game. That is lethal in gaming crypto because actual users and people using the product is important. I know people are like, no, it has cool pictures. Invest. And it looks like cyberpunk. That's usually most people's investing thesis when it comes to gaming crypto. I look for games that have a lot of users. This is one of them. Okay. When games have a lot of users, that means that crypto is eventually going to get more and more demand, and then it's going to grow. So I'd be definitely looking at this game. I can do your own research on it as well. Another game that is probably going to go absolutely nuts at launch is going to be Monkey Ball. I don't know if you're going to have a chance to get into this one. Everybody's focused on this one. I think it's going to be an absolute nuclear bomb. If you see it slump, I would grab it. If you don't see it slump, if you don't see it do a Star Atlas, I would wait till it does what Star Atlas did right here. Okay, if you got into like Star Atlas right here, oh my gosh, you're in a really good position. If you got into it right here, you're in a really bad position. Don't follow hype and FOMO, follow droughts. Okay, if something's blowing up, don't be like, time to buy. I see everybody in gaming crypto, like a bunch of these coin pumped, and now they're like, get in now, gaming crypto's gonna be huge. I'm like, you stupid morons. You want to sell right here. You don't want to buy right here. Anyways, I thought that was common sense in crypto, but obviously everybody just enjoys holding ADA and then giving their money away to VCs. Whatever, cool, dude. So that's what I'd be looking at on that front. Another game I'd be looking at, Phantom Galaxies. Just go look at the game. It's so obvious that this is going to be one of the biggest games in gaming crypto, as well as with big time. I'm not even going to do much of a shout out for these videos because I have them all over, or much of a shout out for these video games because I have them all over my channel. These are probably going to be the 2 biggest games in gaming crypto. Big time probably going to be the biggest. I think it has a good chance of being the World of Warcraft of it. I would check it out. Okay, it's made by the founders of Decentraland, and plus it has all these AAA developers. It's a game actually taking a massive swing. They've raised massive amounts of money. You should be buying everything big time. Finally, there isn't much talk about this game, but there's a game coming out called The Syndicate. I would be researching it. That's some super alpha I'm giving you right there. As well as I would be looking at Super Farm. I talk to Elliot literally every day what is coming out there. It's hot. It's hot. I'm not gonna tell you it yet. I'm not gonna reveal the secrets if it's hot. And that's all I got for today, guys. Those are all the coins I'm looking at. Those are the new coins. That is what is interesting me and I think is going to deliver phenomenal returns. Like I said, it's about getting into these new projects because in gaming crypto especially, we are looking at the beta caveman phase right now. Okay, the coins that are on top right now, the coins that are pumping right now are not going to be the final coins. The top 20 is going to look completely different in 2 years. So we want to catch the coins that are going to be up there in 2 years. Okay, so I highly encourage you, go watch the gaming crypto research video that I have on this channel that will break down everything I'd use to look at gaming crypto. Most people naming gaming crypto coins right now, they have no experience in game marketing, no experience in game dev. They've never VC'd and invested in games before outside of cryptocurrency. They don't even know how. And this is preposterous. It's like a person that's never watched a game of football trying to tell you who's going to win the Super Bowl. It's stupid. It's just stupid. So go watch that video so you can at least have a little bit of a higher edge on some of these people that are investing in gaming crypto and literally buying Unity Store asset packs. Like literally, it's ridiculous. And I want to save you from losing all your money. So go do that. That also being said, if you want the best alpha and gaming crypto tips in the space, you should join Neo Tokyo. I know there's only 2,000 people allowed in it. I know it's expensive to join, but if you are looking to be a big investor in gaming crypto, I think it's absolutely silly that you're not in there because it is the best gaming alpha in all of crypto. The end. Me and Elliot have built something really special, and I'm very proud of it. I'm going to leave it at that. As always, follow me on Twitter at ZSSBecker. I'm going to be sharing stuff I'm looking at way sooner than in these videos. I don't have anything else to say, so I'm not going to say anything else.